Hello, friendos. I have a little off game that we will be playing, and it's Doki Doki Literature Club. It's a game I've been wanting to play for a hot minute because I've heard very good things from it. So, why don't we go ahead and play it? Let's have a look. Where's the main story? This thing? Alrighty then. From the sounds of it, you wouldn't think. You wouldn't think it's a scary, disturbing game. Right. I think all is good. Hopefully the game is much louder than me. Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sarah catch up to me.
And you were snipped again. Oh no. But I caught you this time.
Maybe only because
I just had to stop and wait for you. And you didn't say that you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, say.
well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine.
Did you wait for me at all? I guess you have to, I mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say. I'm sorry, I'll stop doing that. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with the students making their daily commute. By the way, Scyce, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Oh wait, that's me. That's me. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. True. Tori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. True, brother. True.
Uh-huh.
Can't do the voice anymore. I was talking about how worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Well, that sounds like me. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? All I know, and I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real word. A NEET? I've heard this term, but it's like not in employment or something.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs, see if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least
Promise me you'll try doing
I guess I'll promise you that.
it? Yeah. Yatta.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. True. The school days is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Love. Sayo wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm not the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I can't see coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here facing ass. Why can't I see you win sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. No what?
Well, that you come to my club.
Sayori. There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meaning?
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I came to the club yesterday. I will bring you in a new member.
Oh my god.
And that's going to make cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. And tell her Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or is she so cunning as to have planned all of this out? I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh god. And thus marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori is full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here. Yeah.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Yeah? I glance around the room. I have no voice for this, okay? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Scyce, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All would escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? You want to say something? Say it.
Sorry.
That's good.
The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. And she's also the one who made those cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki.
Always full of energy, unlike me. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Only 4 of you.
Don't take that there.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
Sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Oh man. Great to see you again, Scyce. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh my god. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Scyce. We made the room here at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcake.
Hey. I made them. I'll get them. Sorry. A little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? Damn, nice. Get some cupcakes and tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. These are all tables. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened. So that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs the wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take my seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table with tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da. Wow.
Natsuki lifts the foil over the top tray to reveal a dozen wet, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that's cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Ooh.
Kawaii.
Funny. I had no idea you were so good at baking. That's cute.
Well,
Let's hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica and I follow. Oishi. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Very good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Aww. Eh? I thought you technically did, so I just said.
or maybe.
But not the... You know, you...
To me.
Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Ooh, you know I'm a British boy, you know I like tea, right? She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help to enjoy a good book? I will agree that having tea helps you enjoy a book more. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh my god.
That's not it.
Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that.
You know.
I believe you. Well, tea really might not be my pastime, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles at herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow. And smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Monica asks. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. And Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. But make sure you feel right at home, okay?
As president of Retro Control.
It's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica? I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. When you were leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know.
To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I feel like nothing but arguing around the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I am fulfilling that dream. Michael is a great reader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. I'm just laughing to myself. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate.
Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Scyce, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I forgot even thinking after seeing Yuri's satisfaction. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with a finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading, being so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so typically take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Yo, horror? Let's go. I've read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. The real horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Why is that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's alright. You usually like to rant about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Nanny, what gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Give that back. Fine. You keep up your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh, Verity settles behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems.
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident rider yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence.
The truest form of writing
is writing oneself.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to Headmaster if you're comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own, sorry. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Scyce? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come for what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I'll lose my train of thought. Olfo stared back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Tess? You all... I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. That's it. Writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beauties. Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Yeah, I'm so happy. Zoe wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. You really just came for the cupcakes? I would have been super pissed. Yo, she pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Thanks. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Really? I already feel anxiety swelling up inside. Meanwhile, the girls continue chit chat and Zoe and Ness could clean up that food. Hey Stan, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I won't come together anymore. Never will come together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Ooh, okay. Alright, so what would I find? Marriage, silly, alone, crying, love, treasure, massacre, sugar, unending, cookie. I guess I'm kind of silly, so. Family,
Starscape, Heart, Memories, Blanket, Dance, Infinite, a Whisper, or Rain Cloud. I think I would say family. Excitement, go. Strawberry. Oh no, you can't put two of these in the same one. I do like bed, but I equally like strawberries. Damn. This is a hard decision. Bed or strawberry? I'll have to say bed. Alright, brightening, spinning, heaven sent, raindrops, games. Hell yeah. Brandon's candy, intellectual smile, dark graveyard, pink, explode, hop, uncanny. Intellectual. Vertigo, disarray, hope, dumpy, vivid, nimble, proof, meager, unstable, music. Sparkle, anime, adventure, parfait, beer, fantasy, misfortune, prayer, hopeless, and analysis. Anime. Dazzle, ungamable, calm. Yeah. Swimsuit, playground, nature, fun, festa. I heard this word before. Of it? Purvey? I don't know. Crimson existence, boop, fickle. Boop. If anything, I'd say nature. Fluffy, whistle, charm, jump, vacation, dream. Well, insight, effulgent or agonizing. Let's say charm, maybe. Excuse me. No, I'll say charm. Empty cage, wrath, nightgown, holiday, chocolate, horror, climax. Journey, so sunny. Extraordinary, variance, vanilla, contamination, sadness, rainbow bubbles, infallible, bouncy, kiss. I like variance. Extraordinary. Variance tends to be more adventurous, I think. And so is extraordinary. Skirt, marshmallow, feathers, clouds together. Vivacious. Wow, I've not heard that one in a long time. Depression, special, milk, laugh. Milk. Laugh. I'd say laugh. Cool. Peace, hurt, vitality, despise. Incongruent. Not heard this word before. Melancholy. I can't say that word properly. Tragedy, romance, disorientated. Peace. Thank you. Pain, flower, misery, party. Bam. Plea, unrestrained, sensation, melody. I have good hair. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm gonna go hair. Pleasure, shame, fireflies, peaceful, judgment, scars, childhood, joy, warm. Oh, kitty! I like kitties. After mirage, vibrant, lust, sticky, bunny, defeat, email, question, loud, cheeks. I like vibrant. Vibrant is, you know, bright and colourful, but at the same time, an after mirage is quite a nice word. Because an after mirage is kind of like, if you were to look at yourself in a reflection, that would be your after, like an after image. Which I guess, what's after image? Oh, is that what it says? After image. Mate, I'm so British for this. It's after image, not. It's after mirage. Don't. No, no, hang on, mirror. No, it's an after. Wait. Not an after mirage. It's an after image. Right. Wait, what? After mirror. Isn't after mirage and after mirage the same thing? Well. I'm just gonna have to go with cheeks on this one. Not them butt cheeks. Hell yeah. Electricity, Inferno, cute, disaster, clumsy, sunset, atone, bliss, lipstick. Bliss. Lazy, tears, lollipop, what I like a waterfall. Pure, aura, time core. Okay. Headphones, skipping, philosophy. Fox, uncontrollable, anxiety, giggle, extreme, play, forgive. Always forgive, friends. Even if the person you can't ever forgive is good to try. Okay, here we go.
Hi again, Scyce.
Good to see you didn't run away on it. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange to me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Scyce.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like it deserves any slack. True. So he told me he didn't even want to jump to any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in a club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plopped back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Scyce always gets his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work even when without me asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two really good friends, aren't you? I'm a little jealous.
Oh my god.
How come you and Scyce can become good friends too?
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yori even brought you something today, you know?
Sayori.
Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it?
Never mind. So you made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Well, what do I do? I'm so sorry, Joy. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation.
Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yori reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel that thing, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy.
It's a short read so we should keep your attention even if you don't usually read.
And we could, discuss things if you want.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yori, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically picked the book.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yori and Monica are having a shared conversation in the corner. Yori's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she is waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I plump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something like literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book you already gave me. That was too tired. Really right now. Ugh. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and I listen. On serious conversation on Monaco.
You're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other films I thought. We can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what the literature club is all about. Always, the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Rude. It's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Yeah, what you mean?
Even if it was the most fun thing ever, nobody would come in the first place, even if it's a literature event. But it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do things to speak to their creative mind.
Listen. Or he's taking this really seriously. It's rare to see her deliberate like this.
Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What? What kind? Oh, well, we can get cooking. Yeah, cooking. Yeah. Cooking.
Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right. Natsuki makes the best cooking. That works out perfectly.
Man, this fucking voice.
I wasn't why I suggested it. Cupcake speak to my creative comment.
Cupcakes it is.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the expected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can point her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
Wow.
Oh, it's me. Oh, I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall on my chair.
Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all.
Bro, I'm tired.
This isn't a napping club. Does our school have napping club? Staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see Monica is overheard.
True though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's when I'm to bed. That's the problem.
Oh, it's me. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself? You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days the past week have you gotten up in time?
That secret.
I knew it.
Come on. Just give me a benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, it's written all over you.
Eh?
Sayori glances around at herself.
How?
Oh,
How is it written all over me?
you were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get rid.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. trying to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody ever noticed that.
Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care.
Hey, you man.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously. Seriously. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Stupid man.
Or you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This isn't funny.
What is?
Well, just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does this kind of thing.
Yeah? Don't say it like that. Don't feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy with everything. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might.
Oh my god. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button in her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would notice sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Say it out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. Why does it feel strange to see someone fucked up like this?
But it's so stuffy. Yeah. It's not worth at all.
Very hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
You. It was better.
Chloe puts her arms out and twirls around.
If it keeps unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? True. Why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend and he wouldn't let you do things like this.
Wow.
You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Wow. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Oh.
Yeah. I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Well, anyway, just because I'm trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed early.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we're really bad at taking a bed when we take it over.
Oh my god. That's so hard.
Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again.
Oh, but I was joking this time.
Man, it is impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
When I get someone calls out.
Why don't we share poems we wrote now? Yay. There, I can't wait to read yours.
Oh my god, yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Scyce lost a way to retrieve her poem. Oh my god.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't your friends do to share with?
So I was like, I can't wait, yay. So I Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Story is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Well, I guess we all know whose I should. Actually. Shall we say Sayori for last, or should we make her go first? I guess first is always the most important. She's my good friend after all. True.
Oh my goodness. It's crazy.
Yeah?
I had no idea that you were writing.
Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer, like, at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like.
Ugh, jeez, man. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be more constructive than this. Maybe even that's the case at this point. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
That's not.
I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? But when I read the poem, it's not just a poem, it's a science poem. True. That makes it extra special. Wow.
Like, I can feel your feelings in it.
Diary hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird. Sorry.
Really happy you wrote that one. I'm not sure how you're really part of the club now.
You know, not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you, Clover. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my prop.
See? It's like I said before, see? Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things, like this for other people.
There's something that only real good people do. Thanks. Seriously. Thank you, Fairy. I'm not sure if Fairy sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. Now it means you have nothing to here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright. I'll hold you to that then.
Yeah. Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm ready for it.
Let's see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my hair to help me out of bed, make me rub the sleepy from my eye. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. Damn. I want breakfast. True. Very good. Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't just answer it, like even a little bit, to a yes or a no question.
I forgot to write this in.
Well, that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, so I should have put it. It just sounds like you.
Really?
Yeah.
Especially the last time. I made eggs and toast.
Yo, eggs and toast, nice. Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get on cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
It's much fun. Marcus the best.
Yeah. But next time, I won't forget.
I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Bro, I really hate having to do these voices. It sounds so dumb. Alright, it sounds stupid. Let's see. Let's go with... Let's just go down the list. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's the blunt bitch.
Well, excuse me. Not like I said it was bad. Just didn't invoke any emotion.
Basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Depends where. I'll pass. Dude, I wouldn't have said that.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you man. Not that you like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, piggies can leap, horses can race. Holy fuck. Owls can sing, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. It It's called Eagles Can Fly. Wait, no, Eagles Can Fly, not Eagles Can Climb. Shit. But it's true though, people can try, and that's like the best thing you can do. Just try, you know? Anyway, this is great. Anything else? No.
Yeah, I told you yes, you were gonna like it.
I like it. I like it. It's good, show.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in school thinks that writing is real sophisticated and stuff. But people don't take my writing seriously.
But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I like it's easy to read, but hits your heart.
Yeah, like, yeah. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. But I decided to write a poem about it. I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps to bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did? I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from a young one here, did you? I guess not. I decided to humour with her at the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nasky is feeling proud, then I wouldn't take that away from her. Okay, down the list. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Sorry, I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I just need to put my thoughts into words.
Wait, what? You not ready? Hold on. Okay.
It's your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No. Can I just write something? I'm so sorry. Your bird is facing my hand. What happened, Doris? So amazing we haven't gone anywhere.
It might take a while, Yuri, to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It says that there were specific writing habits that usually typical of new writers. I'm gonna be through myself. I kind of learned to pick them up on. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic, from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Oh shit, I made it sound terrible. I am so sorry. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing. Even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Nesky can be a little biased though. Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking to people like that. I'm sorry, man.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or to me or to Nesky. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which, in itself, is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Like?
ghosts under the light. Yo, that's nice writing. Holy fuck. That is some really nice writing. Okay, so the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, this is really nice. So you bathe in amber glow. Hold on a minute. So bathing in amber glow as her hair illuminates. Last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, and yet to be replaced by the sickening blue hue of the future. The sickening blue hue. The last streetlight to be replaced by the sickening. What would be the sickening blue hue be? I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. No, this is really good. I can't really dissect it though. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. So the street light is amber. So her hair illuminates beneath the street light that withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. Wait, is she referring to herself? What colour is her hair again? Oh, it's purple. No, it's not her. Damn. I wonder what she was referring to then. Or maybe I have a bluey green hair. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Oh, that's some good calligraphy right there. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Mate, I was dissecting it. Just don't read scripts very often through. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. It is? No, it is pretty. Yeah. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really scripted. Yo, you see? It wasn't too short. I used to write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. This is our first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Is that what it's referring to? A ghost? No, I knew it wasn't about ghosts. Was it about me? What was it about? No, I didn't glance over it. Fuck off. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. Yes, I know. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Yes. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn way of putting it. I hadn't even thought of that. Wait, what? Makes you happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long for you to pick up on these things. And maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. Count on you. So why did I miss the point then? Like, for me, that poem was kind of like... I don't know. It said... Oh, man. Either way. Oh, hang on a minute. Amber hair. Illuminate an amber glow. Could she been talking about Monica? Are they in? Is she have? Is Scyce having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, always listening. Don't be afraid to break up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. No, I won't. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Sure, let's go. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't what he says. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. It's true. I hand Monica my poem. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? Yeah, you and Zoe are really good friends, right? I won't be surprised if you get some sorts of things in common. Well... we may be good friends, but Zoe and I are really different. That may be the case. But maybe there are also similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading a poem. You sure not into reading into? What? You sure you're reading into it too much? Could be. My gosh, that sounds like you. Yeah. But in any case, Zoe's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, it's to their own. True. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Take a while before I feel comfortable doing this, but that's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of arts, the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah. Anyway, you want to be my poem? So don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction, the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel a real... what? Is it real? A reel. Blind. Like a film left out in this... oh yes, a reel is like the... it's like one of those little roller thing. It's a film. It's a film, okay? A real film, whatever. Left out in the sun. It's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. That's kind of cute. So, like, they can't see the pictures that are in the film, but there's a guy. But she was looking into it, right? She was looking into it, and then a guy came about and looked into it.
as she was looking into it, so we could see her eye, right? That's what I get from this. Like a whole of infinite choices. Like you can look into in someone's eyes and see infinite choices. It's like how you can kind of feel unlimited emotions at that point. Like when you really like stare into someone's soul, especially with someone you really, really care about, stretching forever into everything. You see? A whole of infinite choices. I think the whole would refer to like the inners of your eyes. So like where your retinas and where your eyeballs sit, that's a whole. So like hole in the skull. Maybe. Like peering inside somebody's eyes. Sometimes you can be blinded by the beauty of things. But it already says a scorched with permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole, it wasn't too bright. So it could be like two different holes, right? Could be the little hole from the film and then the bigger hole from like the eye sockets. Maybe. He wasn't looking in, but he was looking out. It can kind of go both ways. You're either looking out and he's looking in, or he's looking in and you're looking out. It doesn't matter. Very nice. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay.
That kind of style's got pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometime when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just smooth your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. There's a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Terry and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Did I say something?
Oh no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem onto the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is so cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah. I'm gonna try that hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So I already liked it, and Sash did too. But based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer,
but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course you come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't.
And Scyce liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh?
He didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not... you just...
Yuri stands on edge.
Maybe you just suggest that Scyce appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. How do you...
I hear that full of yourself.
No. If I was full of myself,
I would have deliberately got my way to make everything I do over the kids, Sam.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Scyce started showing up. Oh, Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Guys, he's trying to make me look bad.
That's not
True. You started it. If she could get it over herself and learn to appreciate that simple rain, this is more attractive. And this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
What's the point of making the poems all convoluted for no reason? That meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure it out. Can't you explain that to her, Scyce?
Wait, there's no reason we have so many deep expressive words in our language. It's just the way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively.
Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It is also
a waste. You understand that, right, two cents? Well,
what the fuck did I get dragged into this in the first place? Like I know anything about writing. Well, whomever I agree with, they'll probably think, well, hell yeah. So of course that's going to be true. Actually, glad at me drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri? But your expression so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Yuri.
yeah.
Everyone's fighting. It's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Says, well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck up job. He would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself right now? This is exactly why nobody likes you. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your mind. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki, nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Damn. Sayori.
Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with bewildered expression.
I'll make them tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing.
So this is why Sayori's vice president. Oh, no, it was me. It was me. That's why Sayori's vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. Oh, to be honest, Michael is a good leader. I can organise things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori's amazing in her way, isn't she? You can say that, yeah. She might be an airhead, but sometimes she's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Hell yeah. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay everyone, just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about the third poem? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well mostly. Thanks, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll have learned something from your friends too. Your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more things of the poems as everyone liked. With any luck, that means I can get at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Yeah, ready to walk home. Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It surely has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Yeah, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Hatsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. For the first time I've seen them fight, I think. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Sam, it's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club. And I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. Thanks. Every day's gonna be so much fun. Lost myself. So starting to go on to the kind of situation I am in. Sure, being friends with everyone's kind of nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, I'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I patted Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, friendos. Wait. Alright, I guess that's a save. Yes. Okay, we done. We done. Right, friendos. I really do appreciate you watching this first little episode. I will carry on with the rest of it another time, but for now we're going to keep it into little segments. But I hope you enjoyed the first episode while I was absolutely stupid throughout this entire thing. I hope you look forward to the next one. So until then, all of you have a lovely day, have a lovely night wherever you're on the world. And I'll see you again very, very soon, alright? Bye everybody, so bye. Love you.